Okay, this is Brendan Sean, and in this video, I'm going to start off where we left off in the previous video, where we installed WordPress, and and this is the page where when you enter your username and password, you will have exactly something like this. Your login panel, your dashboard, WordPress dashboard will look like this. Okay, as you can see, brendanshawn.com/wp -admin//. Okay, so once you're in here, first, as you can see on your left here, this will be your navigation menu, all the menus, posts, media, links, etc. Okay, but the first thing I want you to do when you first log in is to go to settings. As you can see here, this drop down menu, go to permalinks. Very important here, guys, very important. Okay, see this post name, click this radio button here, okay, and click save changes. This is very important because by default, if you were to create a post, or if you're not sticking even pages as well, you'll have if you don't change this, you'll get your, each time you create a post, it will be something like this. After your domain name, P equals 1, 2, 3, and all that weird numbers and letters. Okay, you don't want that. You want your URL to have your keywords in it. Okay, it's very important for ranking. So remember, that's the first thing you should do. Very first thing you should do. Okay, after after you've done this, next thing you should do is always update to the latest WordPress. Okay, it would normally display up here in the dashboard. So I'm going to do that right now. Hit please update now, and then just update now. Okay, and we've already updated the WordPress. Okay, so now I'm going to talk in this video. I'm actually going to talk about installing WordPress plugins. Okay, plugins are simply pieces of software that will enhance your WordPress blogging platform. Okay, so there are literally tons of plugins out there, and a lot of these can really enhance your WordPress sites. Okay, it's whether it's just mainly in the back office, the dashboard area, or in the appearance of your website itself. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you the top the best plugins the plugins I use for my Amazon niche sites. Okay, just head over here for a moment. Okay, so see here, these are the plugins that I use for my Amazon niche sites. Okay, the first one being All-in-One SEO Pack by Michael Torbat. Okay, I've listed the author name by the side of the plugin name. Okay, so there'll be links to the video, links below this video that contains all the the plugins and the plugins I recommend, along with other stuff I recommend as well. So check that out. But anyways, let me just go through one by one again. Easy privacy policy is just simply creating a privacy policy in your WordPress site. Just click a button and you will have an auto-filled privacy policy. Okay, just change a few words and you have your very own privacy policy page. Okay, Google XML sitemaps, and then Google Analytics. This is to track traffic. Okay, it's simply just installing a piece of code into your WordPress site so that Google can track its the hits and all, a lot of stuff, a lot of nice valuable traffic stats. Okay, and then the next one I always use is a GrowMap anti-spam bot plugin. This is to prevent comment spam. I'll show you that. I'll probably show that in another video. Anyways, and this is an optional plugin that you can use. It's called the Featured Content Gallery by IE Plexus. Okay, so this one, for this plugin, you need to use it on a theme, a premium theme that I highly recommend for Amazon niche sites. Okay, I'll get into that in just a moment. But anyways, in this, these are the key plugins that I use. Okay, I like to keep my niche site simple. I don't like to bombard my site with tons of plugins. I know some people do, and my advice is to always keep your site light, um, even if it's in the dashboard area, where even though your visitors may not see the plugins that you have installed, but I always recommend that you keep it light, because sometimes when you have 20, 30, 40, 50 plugins, even hundreds, assuming you have hundreds, you can sometimes some plugins might conflict with another plugin, and it might disrupt your site. So try to keep things at a minimum. I always encourage to delete plugins that you're not going to use. Okay, so that's 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 all for the recommended plugins. But these are the plugins I use. It's absolutely 100% okay if you want to change some of these and add your own plugins. It's fine. It's completely fine. And I know a lot of people have different plugins for for their niche sites, whether it's Amazon or ClickBank or all that stuff. But this is the main bare plugins that I use. Okay, and so, in most cases, these are the only plugins I use. Um, with a few other plugins, additional plugins, but it's not really important. You're not going to make more money with more plugins or anything like that. It's just something to help your site in terms of ranking and simply functionality purposes. Okay, so to install a plugin, it's very simple. All you have to do is just hit over here, plugins on the left, and click add new. Okay, so just show you a quick demo. Okay, so you can search for the plugins, or you can upload them, or use any of the options here. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to go with search. Search. Okay, in this example, I'm just going to install a plugin, one of the plugins here. Since AskBrandonSean.com is not my Amazon niche site, I have a few other plugins that I'm using, but I am going to use Ultimate Google Analytics in this example. Okay, I'm going to search for the plugin and then install it. It's very simple. Hit search plugin, and it's search results here. Click install now, and it comes up. Are you sure you want to install this plugin? Click OK, and then hit activate plugin. Okay, and there you go. You've already installed one plugin here. Okay, and these are the plugins page. You see, by default you have Akismet on and Hello Dolly on. Sorry, installed. It's not installed. It's still, you have to activate this plugin. This is by the creator of WordPress. It's just a simple plugin. You can remove it. You don't really need this. So this is just one of the plugins I just installed. This is just a quick demo. So all you have to do now is just, for your Amazon niche site, go to the plugins area and start searching for all these plugins and install it, and play around with these settings. Okay, so it's very easy to do. Just simply install, and then most of the time you go to the plugins area, install plugins, and then they have a settings area. Okay, like in this case, after installing Ultimate Google Analytics, you should have, write this down here. Oops, right here, Ultimate Google. Okay, Ultimate Google Analytics, Ultimate GA. This option now, and then simply enter your Ultimate Google Analytics account ID, which I will show you in the next video. Okay, how to install Ultimate Google Analytics, and that's all for the plugin. Okay. Oh, and one more thing is that for SEO, be sure to install all-in-one SEO, and for the home page, what you should do is put the name of your, for example, if you're promoting kayaks, inflatable kayaks, you put inflatable kayak reviews, something like this, in the home page. Inflatable kayak reviews. Get the best price and deals here. Best price review, get the best price and reviews all in one place. Here, something like this. Okay, something along those lines. Okay, so that's all for this video. Very short video on how to use WordPress plugins. Okay, and because as I mentioned before, you don't have to follow exactly like the installed plugins here. It's absolutely 100% okay if you go if you have your own plugins that you want to install, or if you want to add more plugins in addition to this one. It's fine. It's totally fine. But remember, don't try to keep your site light, because you don't want it to clog your WordPress site. Okay, and sometimes also the conflict that might happen. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you the theme I recommend. Okay, for WordPress for Amazon niche sites. Okay, and I'm going to go through you the how to install Ultimate Google Analytics. Okay, so that you can track your site's ranking. Your site's stats. Okay, traffic stats. Okay, so check out that.